could change everything. Oh no!
Shut up, Law by Mike. You're a shit lawyer. I'd beat you in court. I'd smash your fucking head in, mate. In court. But
What
like,
is this goofy music?
metaphorically.
Music. Wake up in the sunshine. Absolute banger.
How about you wake up in Detective Gumshoe theme?
What if I just don't agree with what you're saying though?
Well, heck that. I mean, I need to go and eat a pizza at some point today. Otherwise, Grandma Jane's gonna fly off the handle. Yeah.
Why can't you just dodge it?
I could dodge it. I could also say objection, take it to court and all that shit, and absolutely slam the case, but like...
Don't like absolutely deafening.
I can't, because then she gets assault charges, and then she gets the evidence because bruising and shit, which means that I lose the
You
case.
can't force her to eat a pizza.
Exactly, that's the court case, but if I deck her, then I lose my first court case. I'm undefeated, Matthew. My streak is perfect.
It's not.
Well, it is.
Pretty sure you lost once in Minecraft.
The only reason that it didn't end with a proper victory is because they fled the courtroom.
Yeah,
Which means by technicality, I would have won by no contest.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I was a judge there, I was definitely gonna vote him as not guilty.
Well, that makes you just corrupt as fuck.
And then face and you just had to burn the entire village down.
Yeah, also, can I just ask a quick question? Why is Grossberg's ears on his chin?
I don't know.
Why does he kind of look like Ludwig from Super Mario Bros. 3?
Ludwig's in the strain there.
We have contacted you many times, but can't contact you. You have an urgent document notification. For detail, press 1 for English, press 2 for Chinese. 移民局通知.
Did he click Chinese?
Hello, immigration. Can I help you?
You wanted to diss it? Come on.
Press 2 for Chinese. Hello, immigration, how may I help you? Hung up on those you asked. Well, that marks about the second time I've had a scam call. Anyway. That's the music that's playing right now, because I'm speaking to Grossberg with his mustache and twitching.
Grossberg's ears are like at his chin. That's what you should ask him.
I'm trying. Why has Grossberg got bigger tits than the lass next to me? Hey! Speak to me!
Daniel Walton, you get like scam calls all the time. There wasn't even scam calls, it was Isaac Beavis calling them.
Yeah.
DL6 instance.
Yeah, the DL6 instance where like Edgeworth's daddy gets shot up by Edgeworth's adoptive daddy. Give me a second, I need do something.
Wake up, dude. Hello, who is this? Do I know you, Crazy Elf?
No. Nosotras.
Are you trying to order Chinese? You are trying to order Chinese, I know you were.
Por favor,
No, I disagree.
Nosotras prior.
Go away, Kamala's wins, I do not care if you pose as someone else. Are you literally Larry
Soy
Bird?
español, lamado.
I agree, yeah. Español, yeah. Are you Miles Edgeworth?
Enemigo inglés dice que uno.
See? No. No. Amigo, el pollo.
You reached Miles Edgeworth. Please state your name, profession, and reason for your call.
I don't know what's going on.
State your name, occupation, and reason for your call.
I'm sorry, can you repeat? I cannot listen on. Speak quiet for a second, Crazy Elf. El Salvador in Backy.
Miles Edgeworth.
No.
State your name, occupation, and reason for calling.
Oh,
You rude little bastard.
that's painting. Oh, getting scam messages now.
It's me! It's me!
Why does it sound like Grumpy Rabbit off Peppa Pig? What Trumpy Rabbit?
Chun-Li wiggles her gyat. Gets shot in the head 15 minutes later. Such a tragic turn of events.
Project Downfall.
Why is Chun-Li so impulsive like Romeo?
Dog, come to play. What? We're going on a fishing.
Matthew!
Okay, let's.
Hey, you said you'd never get to the boat again.
Oh, yes. So I
Pardon me.
did. Well, there they go. Off on a boat without me.
What are you going to do now, Daddy?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll clean the seaweed off the house.
You don't get seaweed on houses.
No, of course not.
What the fuck am I listening to?
Are you sure your boat is safe, Grampy Rabbit? Of course it's safe. I built it myself. We don't need that bit. Off we go.
I'm just gonna send Matthew a gif of what I'm thinking right now.
What?
I sent you a gif of exactly what's going through my head right now.
What?
That's
Do
what
you
I'm
not like
thinking.
listening to Peppa Pig?
Just look at the gif, and I'm sure you'll see.
on, could you just do something for us?
Did I scare ya?
No.
Did you go cry to your mom like a little bitch?
So I got bored one night with Regan in the party, and I just installed random Ace Attorney like videos from a random YouTube playlist. That's not my fault.
Alfie, what have you made me do?
Hold it! The one who actually committed the crime
You commit the crime, Matthew.
44 seconds.
44 seconds of just microwaving Edgeworth.
Hold it!
This is peak entertainment, man!
Oh, please, Father.
kill him. That dog sure was tasty.
Right now you have to do Alfie.
Okay. I just screamed like really, really loud earlier in that voice message, which I'll happily play for you now. So my voice might not be the greatest condition, a little bit broken, but
That's fine.
in a universe where heroes and unlikely allies unite to face the greatest threat of all, the battle against Thanos began in the vast, desolate landscape of Titan, Fall 2. The sky above was streaked with the red hues of a dying sun, casting an ominous glow on the group of unlikely warriors who had come together for a final stand.
Yeah.
Gru, dressed in a signature black coat and scarf, stood at the forefront, his eyes locked on Thanos, who loomed menacingly with the Infinity Gauntlet glinting in one hand. Beside Gru was Dr. Nefario, the eccentric genius holding a variety of gadgets in his hands. To their side, Megamind and Minion, his fishy sidekick, encased in a robotic suit, stood ready, their gadgets and wits sharper than ever. Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney, with a sharp suit and even sharper mind, was there with his eternal rival, Miles Edgeworth. If you check my share screen, you'll see Mr. Edgeworth staring very blankly at me as he says, "I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time." Who had put aside their differences for this fight. Postman Pat and his loyal cat Jess, Fireman Sam and the brave firefighter completed this odd but determined team. Phoenix and Edgeworth are actually just really good friends. Like they are rivals in court.
I was amazed at that. It was.
But outside of court, they're best buddies.
Great.
Edgeworth called Phoenix a dear and indispensable friend once.
They're good.
Thanos, the Mad Titan, stood tall before them, his face set in grim determination. "You are all insignificant," he declared, his deep voice reverberating across the battlefield. "Nothing can stop me from bringing balance to the universe." Pardon me, Thanos did not say that. He didn't burp at least. Gru stepped forward, his face a mask of steely resolve.
What the hell?
"We'll see about that, Baldy."
He's bald as well.
Hypocritical. He retorted, his usual wit tinged with anger. He signalled to Dr. Nefario, who immediately unleashed his buggy robots, tiny robots that danced erratically as they approached Thanos. What, are they just hitting the Gangnam Style traversal aim or trying to get the bloody Thanos right now?
Probably.
Oh no, they're hitting Gangnam Style. Oh no. Power Stone. Death. Megamind and Minion fired a barrage of energy blasts while Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth used their quick thinking to analyze Thanos' weaknesses. That or they just present evidence and it literally just makes them break down in the middle of the battlefield. I mean, that's what happens in the games.
Boogie robots! Boogie!
1,000 boogie robots! Boogie! Why are you so old? Harmonic.
That's Postman Pass.
Postman Pat and Fireman Sam worked together, using their resourcefulness to create distractions, hoping to give their allies an opening. But Thanos was a force of nature. Why do they always say this? He swatted away the boogie bots. Oh no, I wonder how. As if they were nothing more than annoying flies, and with a single swipe of the gauntlet he deflected Megamind and Minion's attacks. Phoenix and Edgeworth tried to outmaneuver him, pointing out flaws in his strategy, but Thanos simply ignored them, his focus unyielding.
Ignored them.
Well,
Okay.
you see, the thing is, right, you can't really do that. Like, that's not very possible. If you just ignore their objections, then, like, then Edgeworth just starts being mean. Like that one time he told a woman that he wouldn't care if she killed herself, and then he would pry the truth from her still breathing lips. So, yeah. I don't think Thanos could ignore them. Especially if Phoenix Wright is in Tournabout mode in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He would absolutely slam. Postman Pat drove his van in a desperate attempt to ram Thanos, but the Titan merely lifted the vehicle and tossed it aside as if it were a toy. Fireman Sam unleashed torrents of water from his hose, but Thanos evaporated them with a flick of his fingers. How the fuck do you do that? Just like 80 litres of water coming towards you. Just...
Nah.
Hold it! I have evidence to prove that... Because, I guess, it's cold. Never mind. I don't think that one hit very well. No. Not Edgeworth thing. If you say you would choose death that is of no concern to me, I will pry the truth from your still breathing lips. In a court of law, evidence is everything. If you have no evidence, you have nothing. Thanos stood over the fallen group, his face twisted into a grim smile. Or am I? No, I've skipped the paragraph.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. I'm sorry! One by one, the heroes fell. Gru was blasted back by a surge of power from the gauntlet, crashing into the ground with a painful grunt. Dr. Fire's gadgets malfunctioned under the strain of Thanos' energy, and they went, well, he was knocked aside. That stinks. Megamind and Minion were sent flying by a massive shockwave, their suits sparking and sputtering. Thanos stood over the fallen group, his face twisted into a grim smile. You fought valiantly, but it's over, he said, raising the Infinity Gauntlet. The universe will finally be back. What? Sorry, I just got a glimpse of the next paragraph. I really need to know, what the fuck prompt did you type in to ChatGPT to get this shit? The universe will finally be balanced. Just as Thanos prepared to snap his fingers, a colourful blur streaked across the battlefield. The Teletubbies, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La and Paw came charging towards him, their childlike innocence a stark contrast to the dark battlefield. With a desperate cry, they leaped at Thanos, tackling him to the ground.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but at the same time, it would probably have just been Phoenix and Edgeworth both objecting. Because every time the judge is saying something along the lines of, well, I see no reason to misinterpret the facts. The defendant clearly did objection! And then he just can't declare them not guilty yet. So, that's just not counting games. Phoenix and Edgeworth have been nerfed so hard. I think we've gone about 2 paragraphs without hearing about Phoenix or Edgeworth. What's going on?
Because they're knocked out.
What do you mean knocked out?
All they'd done was just say, hey Thanos, your plan's bad. And then he just got, nothing happened. Like Thanos literally just ignored them. It's okay, they do appear in another paragraph. You must continue, Alfie. Alfie, you're muted.
You're telling me that Thanos was able to avoid the consequences of being told this?
All of your logic is faulty, your plans are all a disgrace. All of your traps are outdated, your tricks blow up in your face. Sad to break the illusion, but it's
And one guy's trying to ram a truck into him, and the other guy's trying to spray water on him. And you got one guy trying to send buggy robots on him.
because right here.
So you were telling me Edgeworth was able to rattle this off, and Thanos was just like, meh, don't care.
Give my lack of tact, but right knows little more than Jack, as he's a wacky crackpot quack, exactly that, backward hack. In fact, in spite of what's been said, in light of what's quite at the end, Mr. Right is wrong.
I don't think that's possible. I think ChatGPT needs to get a fucking lesson learned on here, to tell you all. Miles Edgeworth outfit. Bum 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 bum. Sorry. Thanos was caught off guard, and for a brief moment it seemed like the Teletubbies had succeeded. They held him down. How? Their bright colours a beacon of hope in the darkness, but Thanos' fury knew no bounds. With a roar, he threw them off. Alright, furry. And in a brutal display of power, he struck each one of them down. The Teletubbies fell, one by one, their cheerful giggles replaced by silence as Thanos murdered them with ruthless efficiency. What the fuck?
The Teletubbies are dead!
There's so much awe that they were just giggling right to the very end, where they just got fucking slaughtered by Thanos. You're telling me that Phoenix and Edgeworth don't have any evidence in the court record? Like, if this were really, like, Phoenix and Edgeworth at their peak, he would have managed to turn this camera into a complete and utter argument. You're telling me that this beautiful man behind the bloody thing here, this one right here, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, age 24, he was about to be convicted for a murder he hadn't even done, right? And then by Phoenix saying, "Oi, you fucking wanker. You see this camera? If you were meant to be looking at meteor showers, you'd be pointing it up, but it's pointed across. You weren't looking at me, boat. You was looking for Gordy. Oh no!" Mate, Phoenix managed to cross-examine a parrot and managed to win the fucking court case. A parrot!
Oh, it must have been right.
Like, Phoenix and Miles Edgeworth are just completely unmatched. Especially, hold on, let me find the moment, the exact moment. Sorry. It's taken a really long time for me to find out, I'm sorry.
Oh, if the Teletubbies is dead, I'm very sad about this.
Right, I have found the clip from the Ace Attorney anime where it's like, it's literally the exact case I'm playing right now, except Phoenix and Edgeworth team up to get Mr. Von Karma.
Thieving little vixen!
We have to extract the bullet from Mr. Von Karma's shoulder. Once it's out, we can compare the ballistic markings.
And if they match, that will be ample proof that they were indeed both fired from the same pistol. And furthermore, prove that you were at the scene of the crime that day. Without a doubt.
They said the exact same line at the exact same time, which means that they will be a perfect duo, which means fuck this ChatGPT story. It's a load of shit. It's not canon! But I'll still read it anyway. Where were we?
The site of their sacrifice filled.
Murdered them with ruthless efficiency. Right. The sight of their sacrifice filled the fallen heroes with a renewed sense of determination. Gru, Dr. Nefario, Megamind, Phoenix, and the others struggled to their feet, battered but unbroken. Where's Edgeworth?
He's part of the others.
No, we don't just submit him to the others, right? You're telling me that this glorious, luscious man, right? This man right here, whose entire in-character arc was realising that prosecuting was not about perfection, but was about finding the truth over the first game, and was like, nah, I'm a dip for the second one, and shows up at the last case of the third one. Sorry. We're not done yet, Gru growled, wiping blood from the corner of his mouth. We stop him here for the Teletubbies.
Let's go, Gru.
Okay. I mean,
let's go for the 14 shake.
We never exactly figured out why they just showed up to fight him.
Yeah, just showed him out of nowhere.
Hey, Edgeworth. What? Wanna go fight Thanos with me? Why not? Like, I really want to know the conversation that Phoenix and Edgeworth had leading up to this fight. Hey, mate, do you want to go fight Thanos? Hi, why not? Might as well.
We're recruited everyone.
So you're telling me Gru knocked on Phoenix's door? What? Wanna go fight Thanos? Right, man. I found Phoenix right. Objection! I see right foot creep. What? You want to fight Thanos? I found Miles Edgeworth. I see right foot creep. Oh, objection! Look at it. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Right, where were we? The group launched one final desperate assault. Story of Phoenix Wright to Life. Gru fired his freeze ray, encasing Thanos' feet in ice. Pardon me. While Megamind and Minion used their gadgets to create barriers around him. Phoenix and Edgeworth worked together to deduce the weak points in Thanos' armor. But wouldn't they have done that before people started shooting shite at them? This is very unlike the pair of them. They must have had no investigation scene.
They didn't have any press try against Thanos.
This must have been Edgeworth when he was in bloody 4th grade defending Phoenix Wright in a class trial. And Phoenix Wright in Turnabout Memories. Cause ain't no way these two motherfuckers pulled up without any form of knowledge as to Thanos' armor. That's Edgeworth's thing. He gets things ordered to him. He orders updated autopsy reports so they can trip me up. Where's he at?
Phoenix and Edgeworth work together to
reduce the weak points in Thanos' armor, guiding the others' attacks. Postman Pat and Fireman Sam used every resource they had, from hoses to Postman Pat's van, to keep Thanos off balance. So you're telling me that Thanos was able to pick up the van, And now he's
it's
like,
also trash.
oh no! Oh no, I'm being sprayed with water, which I flicked away just a few seconds ago. Oh no! Please!
Also passed back with his second van.
This makes no sense. But the true hero of the hour was Dr. Nefario. In a moment of clarity, the old scientist realised what needed to be done. He reached into his coat and pulled out a device he had never used before. A portable version of the Infinity Gauntlet. What?
Don't know.
So you're telling me Dr. Nefario was sat in his lab, bored, and just said, oh no, Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Started building it, while Gru was out recruiting Miles and Phoenix, who just sat in the lab, not doing anything. I don't know, playing ping pong or some shit like that. Like, they would be prepping. Heck this. This makes no sense. I'm making ChatGPT story of this, and if Matthew doesn't read it, then he has to, I don't know, eat a spoon of salt like I did last night, some shit like that.
He was
Created in a desperate attempt to match Thanos' power. But it was unstable, dangerous, he knew the risks. Nefario glanced at Gru, a bittersweet smile on his face. Gru, he said, his voice trembling slightly. Remember me, that's all I ask.
No!
What? Before Gru could respond, Dr. Nefario activated the device. A surge of energy enveloped. Is that enveloped or enveloped? I don't like the idea of enveloped. I'm just... And for a moment it seemed like he would be consumed by the power, but then miraculously he gained control. Old fucking man right now. The unstable device crackled with energy as Nefario, with a gleam in his eyes, snapped his fingers. Nothing happened. Everyone braced for the worst, expecting Nefario to crumble to dust. But instead he began to twitch. Then to everyone's shock he started dancing. Because I made a dozen boogie robots! Boogie! Dr. Nefario shouted, his voice filled the unexpected joy. As he broke into a wild, erratic dance, the battlefield was filled with the sound of upbeat, funky music, and for a moment everyone stared in disbelief. Thanos, momentarily stunned by the absurdity of the situation, was caught off guard. As Dr. Nefario's device finally took effect, the unstable energy exploded outward, sending shockwaves through the battlefield. Thanos was knocked to the ground, his grip on the gauntlet loosening.
No!
Gru seized the opportunity, lunged forward, and grabbed the gauntlet. With the combined effort of the entire team, they wrestled it from Thanos' grasp, and with one final powerful punch, Gru knocked Thanos out cold. Cheers, mate. I just really want to know what Miles and Edgeworth are doing. Miles and Edgeworth are just bloody arguing about the next case they had to take after they finished killing fucking Thanos of all people. The battlefield fell silent as Thanos lay defeated. The heroes, exhausted and battered, stood victorious. Dr. Nefario, still dancing, finally collapsed in a heap, the device sparking beside him. Gru rushed to his side, fearing the worst, but Dr. Nefario opened one eye, a sly grin on his face. I'm not going anywhere, Gru, but I'll always be the life of the party. Gru laughed, teased of relief in his eyes. The day was saved thanks to the strangest and most unexpected team of heroes the universe had ever seen, and as they all gathered around, they couldn't help but join Dr. Nefario in one final dance, celebrating their victory and the ridiculousness of it all. Heck yeah, I'm making my own ChatGPT story and you're reading it out, otherwise I want a divorce.
Okay. It was so good at that, you gotta admit. That was so good. Personally, I think the Rock vs. Gru was just a little bit better though. Jake.
Please.
A dozen cookie robots! Cookie! Ha 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 ha!
Cookie robots. I said cookie robots. What? Why?
The hell is this? In the bustling courthouse of Los Angeles, attention.
Matthew said kitties.
I said Los Angeles. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. I've just. You know what? I'm not going to question this. In the bustling courthouse of Los Angeles, the tension was palpable. The courtroom was packed. All eyes on the two men standing on opposite sides of the room. On one side stood Miles Edgeworth, the prodigy prosecutor known for a relentless pursuit of justice. On the other was Phoenix Wright, the ace attorney, famed for unshakable belief in the client's innocence. No way.
Mm-hmm.
Case at the hand was as bizarre as it was high profile. Gru, the infamous supervillain turned family man, was on trial for a string of new crimes involving stolen landmarks. No!
Phoenix,
Edgeworth.
you got to defend him.
Edgeworth, with his trademark wetsuit and steely glaze, opened his argument with characteristic precision. Your Honor, he began, addressing Judge Reno. The evidence against the defendant Gru is irrefutable. Security footage shows that this unmistakable silhouette at the scenes of these thefts. His fingerprints were found at Eiffel Tower's base, and witness testimonies placed him at the locations right before the landmark. The people deserve justice, and today we shall deliver. What are you making me write?
Okay, let me find the prompt. The prompt was Miles Edgeworth battling Phoenix Wright in court trying to get Gru declared guilty.
Okay. Edgeworth smirk. No, that's not what I want.
If you want to, I
Wright.
can just get ChatGPT to read it out for you.
Phoenix, standing tall in his blue, responded with confidence. Your Honor, while the evidence may seem damning at first glance, I assure you it is all part of the larger conspiracy against my client. Gru has left his villainous days behind to care for his daughters. This is nothing more than a ploy by someone who wants to frame him, knowing full well his past would make him an easy target. Edgeworth smirked, unfazed. Mr. Wright, your theory is entertaining, but where's your proof? Speculation won't save your client from the mountain of evidence against him. Phoenix met his gaze undeterred.
That's what we're here to find out, Edgeworth. If someone framed Gru, we will expose him.
The trial progressed with both sides presenting their arguments. Edgeworth brought forth witness after witness, each one more convincing than the last. One claimed to have seen Gru sneaking around the Statue of Liberty at midnight. Another swore they saw parting off the Gold Gate Bridge piece by piece. But Phoenix was not outdone. His cross-examined each witness with razor-sharp precision, poking holes in their testimonies.
Isn't it true,
He asked one of the witnesses,
that you were in another city the night you claimed to see Gru?
The witness faltered, realizing their error. Yeah.
And you?
Phoenix pressed another.
Aren't you legally blind without your glasses, which you weren't wearing that night?
Yes. Here, go away. Notifications. Edgeworth countered with physical evidence. A piece of Gru's scar found out one of the crime scenes, a recording of a voice that might sound eerily like Gru's making demands for ransom, but Phoenix pointed out inconsistencies. The scarf was too new to be Gru's. I've lost my place. Where am I? And the voice had just subtle differences. It was a station, yeah. Okay. Finally, the courtroom was abuzz as Phoenix brought forth his ace. A surprise witness, Dr. Nefario, Gru's former gadgeteer. The old scientist took the stand nervously at Justice Lavcrow. Dr. Nefario, you worked for Gru for years. Can you tell us anything about the crimes he's accused of? Dr. Nefario hesitated, then said, Yes, Mr. Wright. Does not sound like Dr. Nefario. I'm not doing Dr. Nefario, I'm sorry. I'm going to do something random. These crimes were... Never mind, that's Dr. Nefario. These crimes were done not by Gru. Using his own print to recognize his style. No one will blame. The real culprit is... Objection! Edgeworth's voice cut through the air. This is hearsay, right? Unless you have concrete evidence, this is testimony. Phoenix grinned, holding up a small device. This is Gru's voice body reader, and the device capable of making anyone sound like him. He was found in the possession of foul macho and unravelers. The true mastermind behind these crimes is El Macho, who sought to eliminate his competition by freeing them. The courtroom erupted in murmurs. Edgeworth's eyes narrowed, but he knew Phoenix had turned the tide. Gru had been framed. The real villain had been unmasked. Judge hammered his gavel, calling for order. The judge declared, No judge but declare the defendant Gru not guilty. Phoenix smiled, letting out a sigh of relief. Edgeworth for defeated, not in respect.
Well played, right? He admitted. But don't think this will last time. We face off and go on.
Phoenix grinned back.
I'm counting on Edgeworth.
As the courtroom emptied, Gru walked up to Phoenix, a look of gratitude in his face. Thank you, right? He said, his voice full of emotion. You saved me and my family. Phoenix nodded, patting Gru on the Just do my job, Gru. Just do my job. One absolute uplifting story.
People who walk into the gutter look around saying, and will taste with perfect Richie arrow this day. Wake up in the morning.